Well, good morning, good morning. Let's have it. Good morning, Inshore Guernsey. How you doing? Street. Hope you're well. So as you might have seen on the title, if you've seen it, it says we've got bait to use up. So let's go. Whoops. Get this straight up. My sister comes in and tells me off. Better. Yeah, I hope you're well this morning, man. Andrew, welcome in. Miss Piggy, welcome in, guys. So we're back shortly after we left to a different beach. See what we can do today, eh? It's a bit windy, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to struggle a little bit, I think, but we're going to try. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're all good. We're going to get a rag out first, and then we're going to try a big bait. No, I'm I've got the rods out. I'm just about to get the, I'm getting the lead out now. I'm just about to get the rest out now, fella. Just bear with me. We're going to get a ragworm out first, and we're going to put something else out as well. Fish bait of some sort, I should imagine, or squid bait. I've got sand eels to use up. I've got mackerel to use up. I've got sprats to use up. I've got all sorts here, man. I'm not shy of a bit of bait this morning. It's a bit rough. You've got to see what happens. Ewan, that's my nephew, that is. Welcome in, Ewan. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're well, Ewan. Your Uncle Paul's out fishing in this horrible weather. We're going to have a go, mate. So let's have a go, buddy. See if we can catch a fish. No, I'm not near Lips today. Lips lives about about 80 or 90 miles away from me, sweet. So Lips is over his way. He's probably gone fishing this morning though, because he's got bait to use up as well. We've all got ragworm and stuff, you know. We've all got worms left and stuff, so I've gone fishing. I think Jay gave Shane, sorry, not Lips, you're making me call him Lips now. Terrible. Shane gave me, Jay gave Shane his bait, I think, to use up today. And Jay gifted me them lovely things. So them things that Jay gifted me, them real bearings that you put in the end, I put them in at 4 o'clock this morning before I went to bed. As you do, guys. So I'm going to go double worm on the flapper rig I was using yesterday. So 2 hooks, 4 worms. I might go to 3 worms on each. So it makes it 6 worms. And that's the ragworm. We'll get this honked out. I might have to put a 200 gram lead on, but it's very windy. We've got 20 to 30 mile an hour southwesterly, which is sideways on, so I'm going to have fun here. So wish me luck on this, guys. I'm going to cast this out now and I'll be back. See you in a minute. See how this goes. Right guys, let's get this one honked out and see what happens. It might swing round to the left very quickly. So I'm going to chuck it to the right. Let's see. Let's get you round a bit. I don't know how well you're going to see me today and stuff. Let's see what happens. The phone doesn't look that straight to me. It's better. We're just going to have to keep an eye on that for a minute because it's obviously a bit windy here today, guys. Welcome in if you just joined. Let's get the kettle on it. We had one cup of tea since we went away. Just stick with one rod for a minute, see what happens, right? Welcome in, I hope everyone's good. It's blustery morning we've got over in South Coast England. Right, that's milk, you don't want to tip that in the kettle. Okay guys, we've got tea on the way. I only cleaned my rods and reels last night, so everything's covered in sand still. At least I cleaned the rods and reels. I was up till 4:30 this morning. Good chance of a bass here today. It looks very bassy here today. Got to say. It's just this wind, but it looks like we're holding bottom at the moment. I've got 200 gram lead we can advance up to if I need to, so I've got to bring any food with me though. No, I'd left from yesterday. I think we'll be alright to get another bait out. Let's give it a couple of minutes. and check the weed out basically. Might have one chuck on just one rod and you'll see. We'll reel it in 10 minutes and have a look. It's now 12 minutes into the live. We'll wait till it's 22 minutes and reel it in. We'll have a look. It was nice and smooth with that bearing adaptation in it, I have to say. Where it makes the big difference is when you're reeling in, it's really smooth, but there was no noise in that cast at all. Absolutely none. At the moment we seem to be getting over the shore dumpers. They're not that big at the moment. The tide's at 2 o'clock, so we've got loads of time left. What's the time now, about 11:30? Oh, that's 12. We've got 2 hours to low tide. It's a fairly good tide. It should be nearly at the bottom of the rod rest. Or it might be the band of weed below that, I'm not sure. I think it's going to come up higher today because it's a bigger tide. And it's windier, so. Welcome in if you just joined. Thanks for the likes, guys. Welcome in. Seriously, welcome in this morning. We're going to have it. I don't know what we're going to have, but we're going to have it. We've just got to use bait up. So I'm going to cast regularly on the worm rod anyway. And we're going to get a bigger bait out in a minute. I'm tempted to throw a whole joey out there, I really am. I'll bosh a whole joey out there. I really am. It looks like we're holding bottom at the moment with a 6.5 ounce lead, so. Kettle's nearly boiling already, so that's a result. Hope everyone's well though. Darren, how you doing, mate? Thanks, buddy. How many sugars, sweet? How many sugars do you have, Miss Piggy? I've gone for 2 this morning, so I need some energy. Didn't get to bed till 4 o'clock. I did sleep till like 10 o'clock last night, 9:30. I didn't sleep till 4:30. Didn't get to bed till. No sugar, John? Okay, mate. No problem, buddy. Just having a nice smoky one and a cup of tea, and we're going to get out the other rod. We're going to reel this one in, see if we've got loads of weed on, which I don't think we should have. And then we're going to get at it. We stick a big fish bait out to start with. I think there should be bass about it. It looks bassy. There might be a bit of codling about it today. Because look how milky and dirty it looks. Looks good. Not too bad. It's just nicely suspended. So there might be some nice fish about this then. We've got some sand eels as well. So we've got mackerel, sand eels, sprats, squid. We do double sand eels, squid wraps. There's also rays around this area occasionally, so we might pick one up. Proper gutted I didn't leave my munchies in the box though. Absolutely no food with me at all. have a look what rod we're going to put out, what rig we're going to put out. We're laying around waiting. Not that one, that's the ray rig. This is the best rig here. Look at those. Oh, I need to spike myself proper then. So this is a 6-0 for a big fish bait. Welcome in if you just joined. I hope you're having a good Sunday morning. That's a nice cup of tea. Big fan of a good cup of tea, me. Welcome in, thanks for joining. I see someone's come in, so thank you for that. Oh, I am tired this morning, I ain't gonna lie. Obviously fishing last night was pretty slow, and I didn't get home till 2 in the morning, and then I cleaned my rods and my reels and sat there and put the speed bullet conversion in on the end of the reel. So it's now got 4 bearings in the rocket rather than just 3. So that's happy days. A little bit more to it now. It's a bit smoother, a bit faster. Seems to be working well. Sorry if I'm not very talkative, I'm just tired. Sort of come and use the bait up, I thought I'd bang a live one. I am absolutely spent, I'm not going to lie. I very nearly didn't, when I realised when I got home that the tide was high tide nearly, just after high tide when I got home, I very nearly got back in my motor and went back fishing. Locally, but I didn't. Because you'd have seen me live. I'm going to try and get another rod out because it doesn't seem to be messing around. I'm not going to put a whole joey out, I'm going to put a head out. It's easy to cast with the wind. Bang head out. Looks nice and sharp still. Got to sharpen if I want to touch it up, but that's alright for this cast. Goes through the mackerel beautifully, so just going to splice this on and we get it out. Find the other elastic in a minute, and we run out this one. I should imagine there's got to be some whiting about. Especially as I'm fishing small ragworm baits on a flapper. Should definitely be some tings about, I should imagine. Mackie's gone a bit soft, but we can deal with that. Guts all coming out. Lovely. It's juicing all over me. Welcome in if you just joined. I'm a bit busy baiting up, sorry about that if you chatted. We'll be back in a second. I'm going to put this rod out and we'll see what this one does, because the big bait might mess around out there because of the current and tide we've got. Pretty bad out here today. We'll see. Take the rag with me, it's disgusting. Oh. It didn't quite go where I wanted it, I'm not going to lie. Because I was watching the lead. Just when I watched it and it went wrong, completely wrong. Anyway, it didn't go over the groin. Oh, hi sis, welcome in. Morning David. Hope you're good sis. It's a bit horrible out here, I'm not going to lie. See what that one does, it seems to be holding bottom. I don't know how long for. It went too far left. Like I said, I looked at the lead rather than watching once it started this last little stupid circle. I watched the lead for the point where I should hit it, and you shouldn't do that. You should be looking where you want it to go. But anyway, it's holding bottom. It's not going to go into that groin, so I'll have it if it does. And there's actually the structure over in that direction, so that's not a problem. Cheers, mush. No worries, sis. Glad you popped in, glad you made it quick. I need to get the kettle on again, but we'll keep an eye on that rod of keen one on it. That groin. Don't want to meet that groin. There's a lot of side wind, so I am going to struggle casting. So I'm not getting the ranges I was getting yesterday, I can assure you. Did some good range yesterday with my casting. Oh, it looks like that's moving now, I've got to check that. No, it's not. It's actually holding firm. It's a little rocky out there, so it should hold bottom right. It's a little rough ground it is, so I'm sort of set up to fish that as well. Hi Sammy Hollis, welcome in. Yeah, Ewan's been in the house. Is he still in the house? David, mate, once again, David, thank you so much for dinner last night. That was delicious. That was a lovely fish and chips, that was, mate. Thank you for that. Thanks to JD for the parts, for the reel and the lures. Thanks to Shane for the sand deals. Thanks for meeting Paul Merritt. What a great day it was, honestly. Didn't catch fish, but it's not always about that, is it? Hey Julia, are you still there? Because if you are, Julia, where are you going? Where are you going for lunch? Are you going local? Going local. Alright, and rodders. Oh, Del boy there, sorry. I'll be rodding it, shall I? Morning's tout, Marlene. I hate casting in this jacket, so I'll probably have to take it off every time. This is a different jacket to add on last night. This is even worse to cast in this one. 15 people, 14 likes, thanks for joining. Judy, I take it you've gone, have you? Where are you going for lunch? Are you passing this way at all, down on the seafront? I'm starving. Forgot to bring any munchies. Well, let's get the kettle on anyway. Looks like we're holding bottom, so it looks like the session can commence. Which is nice. I wasn't sure when I got here if it was going to. It's about as windy as I want to fish in, 20 to 30 mile an hour southwesterly. Unless it was behind me, obviously, and I'll cope with it. Well, welcome in if you've joined recently, if I haven't said it to you. Hope you're having a lovely day. We're currently going for bass. Well, anything, to be honest with you. But bass, this is a good spot for bass. Could pick up the odd ray if it comes through. You know, anything really. No, I won't. No. There's no singing for me other than the odd random little funny thing. Oh no. I can't sing. Sounds like Barry White on Noz. Yeah, ain't a good thing, trust me. I ain't singing, ain't happening. To be honest, the bit of ground I'm fishing on, this rocky broken ground, then I say it, is very coddy. You know what I'm saying? Very rocky and very broken. So, not big rocks, you know, just like the foot-sized ones, you know, the ones. Typical rock bed. Sand all over it, and yeah, nice mix of ground. This is never fished this actual stream. It's actually dip. Not once in my life have I fished this before. All the years of fishing around this beach when I was a kid. I've never fished this way. I just know the ground when it goes out, and I've seen it on the maps. So. People fish either side of this, but they never fish here. So there's obviously a reason for that. No, there's parking like either side directly onto the beach, and here's the awkward bit to get to, hence why no one ever fishes it. So yeah, always stick yourself in the awkward bit. I always find that works for me. We're fishing with the rockets today again. Let's get them distant usually. Rocket man. I'm going to reach up. I'm going to get this tee in now. It's just done. Get this tee in. I'm going to reach up the right hand rod. I'm going to keep on that one. Practice casting in the wind. Need to set the reel up a bit differently. Now I've got that bearing in there. It seems like I need a bit more side slap. Oh, that looked like a touch on the right hand rod anyway. This is just a wave model, isn't it? But looked like a tiny tappy. Let's get that right hand rod in and we'll refresh that. Well, it's a tingy thing. A tingy ting ting. One ting. One ting. Hey, do you know Shane? Yeah, I do. I do know Shane. It says like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Happy days. So we haven't blanked. Not really what we want though. I had to do a little Shane outtake there, why not? Happy days. So there we go, little tins. It's not a blank, like you said. Let's get another bait out of there. Let's catch a couple more tins. Put them back this time. They look like they went back. If they float around, I'll get them and use them as bait. They've gone back though, so as far as I can see. Couple more worms on. Let's get it out there. I might put sandal on the bottom one. Put sandal and ragworm concoction. Put sandal and a strap of ragworm to it, something along them lines. We could have loads of ting today. That's right, I want to use his rag up anyway. It's only problem. There is no problemo. This is a scratching rig after all for that sort of species. So it's 2 whites in the first cast. Come on. Match fishing today we are. Not quite. Wouldn't be doing very well. Look how slow I am baiting up. Ow. A couple of tings, eh? So yeah, I think I'm going to go sandal because I've got them shoes up on the bottom one with a ragworm strapped to it. I think. Sounds like an idea, doesn't it? And I'm going to chop the head and tail off on this occasion and thread it up the line. Like a worm. I'm going to strap a rag to that. A bit of elastic. Creative. So obviously yesterday's sand deals that Shane gave me. I gave him a load of mac yesterday as well, so there's a nice little exchange there from me and Shane. Sort of friendly exchange. I gave him a load of mac for his channel. And he donated these to mine, so happy days. Hopefully this works. Looking like it should. Maybe the tail stays on it, I think. Right into the elastic. Waiting for that one to arch over. That's a big bait, the other one. You ain't scratching with that rod. Don't bite me. Oh, it's biting me. I'm not surprised, I'm trying to strap it to her. Ragworm's trying to bite you guys. Let's go and see if that holds up when we cast it out. Probably not, but it sounds good. See you in a minute. Let's go and do it. Get ready for some more tings. Is it? Awesome, man. Welcome in if you just joined. Is that Tom, was it? Good to see. No, John. Old Tranquility TV, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Just had 2 whiting on the first cast on the flapper rig. Oh, loads of little birds. We're going to get loads of little bites. The birds are just about to fly through the line. Oh, I missed it. So the ting are in. It's not a bad thing though. Left hand rod's probably got a whiting on it. There's a 6-0 hook with a whiting on it, no doubt. Looking at the rod bouncing around. We'll leave that one for a minute though. Mr. B's Fishing and Wild Camping, welcome in. Thanks for joining on this blustery Sunday morning or afternoon or whatever it may be now, or wherever you are in the world it may be different, but you get it. Hope you're well. Thanks for the likes guys, really appreciate that. Been a busy weekend fishing for me, hasn't it, on the lives? Been a busy couple of weeks to be honest. I tried to put a bit in, haven't done very well recently, but I don't think anyone has. I need to do more nights, but it's tricky with work. I like doing days with the multipliers as well, so obviously you get to use them better. So it's a tricky one, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you're well on this glorious Blustery Sunday morning. Oh, big slack liner. Big slack liner. It's a bird flying into it, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. There was a seagull near it. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to try and catch fish today because I blanked yesterday. And we've had two whiting already, but I want to catch a big fish today. And I reckon this is looking very bassy even though it's daytime. So let's see what happens, eh? Let's have a look what happens. It's looking very bassy indeed. The left hand rod at the moment is a mackerelhead, Joey mackerelhead. So, welcome in, JD. JD, I've put the speed bullet conversion in the rockets. I did it last night before I went to bed at 4:30 this morning. I did it at 4 this morning and went to bed at 4:30. And wow, man, it makes absolutely no noise now, Jay. Not a single drop of noise. I've had 2 whiting this morning on first cast. I'm on the second cast and I think I've got whiting on again because it's just gone slack. So I'll just finish rolling my cigarette and I'll go and sort that out. I think we've got a couple of whiting on that rod because it keeps going slack. So let's have a look. Two whiting in a kelp. Yeah, man. Doing well. Done well today. Yeah, that's a nice, that's not a PB piece of weed, but it's not a bad one. Happy days, right. Let's sort this bait out. Get her out there again. We'll drink my tea in the process. I'm going to put a sandal on the bottom on its own. That didn't work very well like that. And loads of worm on the top. For the white tin. And put a double sandal on the bottom. I think I'll strap one to the other one. They're only small. And then we'll change that other bait in a minute. It's been out a while now. I hope everyone's well on this blustery morning, afternoon, whatever it is now. Jay, I hope you slept well, mate. I didn't particularly, but anyway. I've got juice on my phone screen, it's disgusting, man. I'll put a load of worm on this top hook, I need to use it up. Still in good nick though, I could probably get another day out of it to be honest. I put it into a new brown paper bag when I got home. There's no dead ones in there, I've got to give it that. It was all good. There's a couple of tails broken, but I'll chop them out. It was good worm actually for farms. I think it's farms, it's red. So. Waiting for that left hand rod to slam over here. There we go, go and cast this out, I'll be back, drink my tea. That hampers the car so bad, that big fat cat. Happy days. Alright. Leave the jacket off, all Tom and Bivvy, it's not that cold, so. Andy Cole. It was a lovely chilled evening. Blankety blank for me. Well, come in if you just joined, I missed you. But yeah, Jay, I put that conversion in there, mate. Them speed bearing things. And I'll tell you what it's done, mate. It's made it so smooth and quiet. And on the retrieve, it's super smooth. And also, you know the knocking you normally get side to side with the side float? It changes that. It's now a spongy feeling rather than a knocking. So it's nice, man. It's got a little bit of like sponge, like, it's nice. Now it's nice, Jay. Thanks for them, mate. Brian Angler. This looks bassy, doesn't it? Or coddy, I have to say, mate. It looks a bit coddy. We've had 2 whiting already from the first cast on the 2-hook flapper, clip down flapper, and I had 2 whiting straight away. And then I had a lovely kelp fish. It was a beauty. Now we're going for, I've got ray bait on, so we got a sandil on the bottom flapper, we've got ragworm on the top flapper. We've got mackerel out at the moment until I have a smoky one and then get it sorted. And I'm going to put something else out, maybe a sardine. We've got 20 to 30 mile an hour southwesterly puffing from the side. It's just, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, see that, sis, if you fancy popping down the beach along the road there and dropping off some munchies, that'd be fantastic. But no, I'm only joking, I'll make it till I get home. White and Rod's getting in touch, probably whiting, or it could have been the bird flying into the line that's just gone past. Because I've found that birds don't see red line whatsoever. Like if it's yellow or something like that, they seem to see it. Red line, they love flying into it. I'm not going to probably use red line again, it's very difficult at night like someone said it would be. People, 19 people, 20 likes. Yeah, you think the cod are gone? Yeah, wouldn't surprise me, Brighton, mate. David, hope you're good this morning, mate. David Haynes. Yeah, you can do, David. That'd be good, mate. Going back to your question when I wasn't looking. Do you want me to hook you up with Facebook with Jed who sells the reels? Yes, I do, David, please, yes. Yes, please. No, that's alright, sis. I just thought if you were passing this way, that's alright. I can hold out till I get home. I'm only here till about 3 o'clock, so I haven't got lights with me, so I can't stay late. The tide's at 2 o'clock, so. I knew I could have set up lower down the beach. I could have set up my bivvy where the rods are and put the rods lower down, but it's quite nice. I'm quite high up and it's managing it, so it's alright. We're managing today. It's a bit hard for you to see a left hand rod, I apologise for that. It's a bit hard to see the rods, I don't want to zoom in though. Don't like it. In hindsight, I could have brought the rods more to the right, but it's alright. 22 people, welcome if you just joined, see people coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I I could put a clip down pulley with a big bunch of rag on the right hand rod next. Or the left hand, no, left hand rod's down big fishing baits of some sort. I'm going to have that one in a minute. I'm going to finish this tea. So I cast it well to the left. Messed right up on that cast. I was watching the lead rather than where I wanted it. Instead of turning my head round to where I want to see it go, I was watching the lead for the release point where I got a cast after my stupid circly thing. Terry B, welcome in. Hope you're well. Alright, we've done this cup of tea, so we'll get that bait in. Put something else out. Make another cup of tea. It's one thing you'll notice about me, guys, is I don't stop drinking tea. Unfortunately, guys, this week fish fell off. It fell off, this one. We didn't manage to land this one properly. It came off at the shoreline, so we've only got about a quarter of it left, unfortunately. Never mind. We'll get his big brother in a minute. It'll be alright. I've got to say, Andy Cole, your leads in this conditions are holding fine, mate, if you're about. They're holding really good, man. Super good. Considering they're only 6.5 ounces, the ones I'm using, they're holding tight, man. So thank you to Andy Cole for the leads as well. They are good, man. In this stormy weather. I'll sharpen this up a bit this time. I'm going to try of sharpening the hook if it's got a little dull. Carp angler after all, as well. We will sharpen the hooks there. Should have one somewhere. In the box to change the hook instead. There it is. don't normally sharpen it, but we're going to on this occasion. Normally home run quite sharp, so sharp now. Right, let's get a bait out of there, guys. I'm not going to let this weed put me off. I'm going to keep going. Because the bait probably wasn't snagged up with weed until it started reeling in. I wouldn't have thought so. I'm going to try to put one of these scraps on. I'm going to get soft or heavens over there. A little bit soft, I'm not going to lie. Try to put one on anyway. I'm going to chuck that. I'm not going to take the head off though. Take the tail off. Through there, through the side there. Very soft, I've got to say. I don't know if it's going to survive out there, but I'll try. It stinks around that much. Maybe enough elastic on this, let's try. Get the last bit of this elastic, get a fresh one out in a minute. Put this loosely to soft fish. This might not work for long, this might blow off. See what happens in the cast. Might blast off the cast, this is very soft, guys. Might be alright. Might have it, you know. Loads of elastic on it, might be alright. I'll put it to the side, just how I fancied it. Talk to any fishermen, welcome in. So there we got a sardine, I believe it is. A bit soft, so I wrapped it up tight. It's like it shouldn't come off now, it should be alright. Just go and get that out, guys, be back in a minute. Probably got tings on the right hand rod. We're going to leave for a minute. Huh? I don't know, it's not really bouncing too much. 22 people, 22 likes, 20 people welcome in. Oh, dearie me. Well, I'm really tired, but hey ho, we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to get another cup of tea on. Keep me going, won't it? Get another cup of tea on, get the other rod in, rebait that. So it's now a sardine, I believe it is. Or a sprat. Pretty much the same thing, isn't it? Thanks for joining me this morning, this afternoon, whatever it may be. I'm struggling to fish, but it's alright. It's a good test on the multipliers again. Big sideways wind. Southwesterly coming at an angle to the beach, sideways on. Lovely. Perfect fishing conditions if you can hold bottom, which we're just about doing. And I think Andy Cole, I think it's a big shout out to Andy Cole for his leads holding the bottom so well. Because they are holding tight. Big shout to Andy Cole and his leads, they're awesome. They really do hold up well. Really well, gotta say. Welcome in, Panica. No, it wasn't that good of a cast. I've got too much wind, Panica. But the thing is I've adapted the reels again today, last night, this morning, wherever it was. Oh, there you go. Big. Why is that slacking off then? Let's have a look. Big slacky then, wouldn't it? But it's probably just a bit of weed in the line. My target today is anything that swims in the ocean. I've got a bird working there actually. Anything that swims in the ocean, but predominantly bass, I should imagine. There could be the odd codling about, because it looks coddy. But like Brighton Angler says, it looks like they've disappeared. And there could be a ray about, I suppose. Anything really, could be an eel about. Little conger, I guess. But ideally we'd like a big bass. Because it does look very bassy, as they say. Fish on? No, none. Oh, I've had two whitings, sorry, yeah. And two good sized weed fish. One was a good size, but three quarters of it fell off at the shoreline, unfortunately. Yeah, I've had two whiting. Whiting on the first cast, 2-hook flapper, bagworm. Probably got a white on the right hand rod now, but we're going to leave it a minute. Oh, Mr. Merritt, hello mate. Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you, Paul, last night. I'm glad you had a couple of fish. So not only did we all get to meet, you went and caught some fish. That was happy days, wasn't it? Oh, I don't really want to catch them, although I did put them back. I was going to see if they floated or not, but they didn't. I'm just making a cup of tea and we're going to address the right rod, because it's a ragworm and sand eel rod, so we're going to address that in a minute. Because he's casting all the time, really. But I've got a sardine or something on the left-hand rod at the moment. I've got good hopes for that. It's very soft, so it ain't going to last long, but I'll give that like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I know. I didn't go to bed till 4:30. I got home from dropping Jay home at about 2, half 2, something like that. And then I obviously cleaned my reels and my rods, got the really nasty stuff out of my box, left sand everywhere at home. Didn't clean my bivvy obviously at that time of the morning. So Neil's coming today and that'll get half the sand off it anyway, if not all of it. And then I decided to look at the speed bullet conversion that Jay had donated to me, given to me. So I fitted them at like 3 o'clock this morning, half 3 this morning. One of the reels was fine and one of them I had to adjust the mag because it was rubbing, so I had to do all the palaver adjusting the mag and all that on one of them. But yeah, it's all done and it's running smooth as these rockets now, smoother than they were. There's absolutely no spool noise when you cast. It's crazy. It's just getting crazy now. These reels are sick. We've got another brew made. See if we can quaff some of that before it goes cold, and then we'll get that right hand rod in. I'm still doing my silly orbital thing cast, the spinny round one, but it works for me, so I'm going to keep trying it until I master it. Jack, welcome in, man. I'm here using up yesterday's bait, man. Yeah, Jay, it's making, that's not a bite by the way, that's birds. That's birds, that's birds, that's birds. They're just flying into my line like absolute idiots. There's a big, look at them, they're all flying into my line then, they were. Yeah, Jay, that bearing has taken away all the noise from that left hand side. It's made the side float, I'll explain this to other people, so I think you heard earlier. It's made the side float, instead of it knocking when it's loose, it's now got a spongy feeling. So it's really nice. And also when you reel in, it's a lot smoother. So, yeah. It's adding a fourth bearing, isn't it? Like you said, so happy days, man. And it is an ABEC 9 rated bearing, it says on the packet, so it's a good bearing, isn't it? I didn't strip it down and do my normal service, or I think I'm going to though, Jay. Why not? Might as well. But yeah, it's just a case of slipping it straight in, mate. Didn't have to take nothing apart, just that silver cap off the end and slip her in. Job done. Bearing first, and then the backing plate with that little divot facing in towards the bearing. So the flat sides at the back plate where the screw goes. Bosh, job's a good one. Now the shaft doesn't touch the actual brass fitting at all, so that's what it's all about. It's getting rid of that friction from that pin to that brass bush. So now there's a bearing there. It's even better, isn't it? Supports the thing better, can't wear out the same, and also is smooth. Jay, you've got to have a cast on these. Next time we're together, Jay, you're having a cast, mate. Simple as that. I'm not having no for an answer, because you'll love them. I'm going to get that rod in anyway. Well, they're sizable, and my friend's dog loves them. So, my friend's dog's having them. I can tell you guys. I'm taking that pair. My friend's dog loves the whiting. It's healthy, it's in a healthy diet, and it needs more fish. Plus they're both quite deeply hooked, so they're not going to make it anyway. We all know what a tin's like when they're deeply hooked, so they ain't making it. So, happy days. We're going to see my friend anyway, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Trying to get this one out, it's very deep. Don't cut it though. Cut it and put the hook on. There we go, we got it, but it is deep. So they're bleeding bad, so they're not surviving, guys. I'm afraid to say. So we'll dispatch them and we'll take them to my mate's dog. Sure you guys appreciate that. Wouldn't normally take fish, but them 2 have had it. One of them is on the sand hill, guys. He's literally tied my rig up. Joking. Feels like it. No, it's just made a mess of the rags. Happy days, guys. So there's 2 sizable ting and they both had it anyway, so well, they hadn't, but by the time they were a little bit bloody and stuff, so they wouldn't never have made it. So that's lovely dog food. Honestly, my friend's dog is the healthiest dog, I swear. He loves a bit of whiting, he loves all sorts of fish. He really looks after that dog well, he does. So yeah, happy days. We're not blanking, eh? That's the main thing. I'm going to go ragworm on both this time. Yeah, I don't normally keep fish, as you know, guys, but them 2 ain't very well, so pardon me, silly play. Mons 2, a Mons 2. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to use this rag up, and any fish that's left I'll probably chuck it. When I got home, I've also divided the big bag of sand hills up into 3 or 4 little bags, so we've got a nice little sort of stash of sand hills. They weren't massively defrosted either, they were sort of semi, so I kept them nice in a cool bag, so they're actually really good still. So we've got some sand hills in stock, which I struggle to get down my way. Believe it or not. Happy days. 29 likes, thanks guys. I'll be with you in a minute. I'll get on the chat. I've got dirty hands at the moment. Two ragworms on each hook to get through them in. Two hook flap on size 1/0s, I think it is. I think they're 1/0s or 1s, I can't remember, I think it's 1/0s. Afternoon. Just a small lob that time because I wanted it on the sand. I wanted to see what happens when I put it on the sand. That's why it's not holding bottom as well. We'll keep an eye on that. Kojak, I hope you're well today, mate. Glad you made the live. Absolutely loving the sea leads, Kojak. I am loving, mate. Seriously, at night, man, it makes it so much easier. With a multiplier, anyway, you know. Morning, Jamie. It must be early there. At 5 in the morning or something, is it? Loads of what, sorry? Yeah, loads of marks there is around that area, you're right. There's an endless amount, and if not, there's, I mean, you can only travel half an hour and there's loads more. So. We're hoping for a bass to come along there, snap with the left rod, but it's that sort of day you probably won't even see the bite. It's a smaller one. I hope everyone's well on this lovely day. 8:35, it's not too bad. I didn't go to bed till 4:30 AM in English time. I woke up at about, I can't remember, about 9:30, I can't remember when it was. I kept waking up about 6 in the morning, to be honest. At least we had 4 whitings, 2 double shots now of whiting. So come on, we're having a couple of whiting at least. And them 2 didn't make it, unfortunately, so they're dog food now. Or they will be. One happy little Musa. That's his name, Musa. He's going to be happy. So he loves a bit of whiting. There's enough whiting to take a couple of whiting, you know what I mean? Left hand rod's got a whiting on a size 6R, I reckon. We need to check that. I told you we had a whiting on a size 6R. Should have left it out there. Evil laugh. Good one. I might eat that one.
I mean, there's a lot of social chats of, you know, other people who start doing
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a good one. I might eat that one myself. That's not a bass, that's a whiting. That's a whiting. The Chinese fish, the whiting, as Rex Hunt would say. Happy days, guys, there we go. We've got a whiting fest. We've probably got a couple on the other rod. I don't mind keeping the odd whiting because they don't go back well. And there's millions of them. So. But it's nearly high tide now, so we're going to get a joey on again. Get that wanged out there, see if we can get a whiting on that. Might get like a £1.5 whiting or something. Absolute monster. But I'm after bass. We're after bass. Not whiting. It's a fish, isn't it? That's what you got to think. It's not a blank. I'm using a bait up and it ain't a blank, and the dog's getting fed, and I'm going to eat that one, I think. So happy days. This hook's really sharp. Still where I sharpened it. So you don't always have to replace a hook. I just use my sharpener and got that sharp. So it just shows, guys, I don't ever dismay sharpening a hook. I've been carp angling years now and sharpened enough hooks to know you can. So. I know I shouldn't swear on here and say carp angling, but I just did, guys. I'm sorry. Probably got tings on that other rod by now, I should imagine, but we get a lovely joey bait on now. We are just a nice size, not too big, very soft now though. Defrosted since yesterday, so I need to push elastic. Remember right, it's here. Yeah, right there. This is a medium weight one that Andy Cole recommended. He said it's as strong as most extra strong, so the extra strong was like tow rope. There's a lot more of this on the spool by the looks of it as well, so that's good. That's nice and thin, that is. An over medium elastic. Yeah, that's the one, that's as strong as you like, it's fine. I hate starting off though, here we go, we've got it. Yeah, that's a better gauge. That other one was well too thick. That's much nicer. Andy Cole, if you're here, the medium's the one, isn't it? The medium and over bait elastic. A lot nicer. Swig that tea before I cast this. I bet we got a ting on the other rod. Sorry, it's focusing on that stupid swivel there, guys. Apologise about that. It's gonna, isn't it? Bear with me, I'll get rid of that now. Here we go. See if we can get this one out nicely. It certainly didn't go out there nicely. It went to the left a bit, but there's a structure to the left, so I'm happy with that anyway. So yeah, we'll leave that one. Morning, Glorious. How's it going? Yeah, we'll join, don't you worry. We'll be joining if you've got something going on later, mate. Come on. Hope you're well, Dano. Welcome in if I've missed anybody, and thank everybody for the likes. So what's that, a whiting on the left, whiting on the right? So we've got a whiting on the right, doesn't it? No whiting, but they've been munching it, guys. They've been munching it. They was definitely nibbling on it. No whiting that time. It's just a good excuse to have some more casts, to be honest. The more casts I'm making with these multipliers at the moment, the better. Practice. I'm all about practicing if I need it, so. This wind's helping as well, which is hard. Because I've got so much rag, I'm not leaving the old rag on. I'm stripping it. Because what's the point? We've got loads. That I want to save it. It should last another day, but if I can use it, I will. Should have another rig out and pre-bait, but I can't be arsed. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Dan. At least it's something to watch tonight, mate. Awesome. I never watch TV like yourself. I think you talked about that before, Dan, that you don't watch telly. I'm very much the same, mate. I'm sure it was you that was talking about it. Said you don't watch telly. I just watch fishing. If there's nothing on, no one live, I go over people's profiles and watch their old stuff. I've missed over the time that you lot have been going and I wasn't watching, so gives everyone some watch hours and I catch up, don't I? Happy days. What I'm loving about this YouTube is that whole fact is you're recording your lives and your sessions. It's sort of the reason I really do it, to be honest. If you wanted to record the sessions, it makes sense to be live. You don't have to store it on your phone. Happy days. I was going to try ground cast on that last one, but I don't like the gravel. It's a horrible shingle that will get old. Nice. Is the weather nice enough to be out over there, is it, Dano? It's pretty rank over here. We've got 20 to 30 mile an hour southwesterlies. Is it nice over there, fella? It's horrible here. Perfect fishing conditions though. It's not horrible, it's just perfect for fishing. I don't know whether to try bigger lead as well. You know what, I think in this wind, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to up the leads, guys, to a 200. I think got them with me. Yeah, the green ones, isn't it? Yeah. Different type of lead, but I'm actually going to up it, guys. Because I feel that I need a bit more weight behind the cast because it's windy. So let's have a go. Something I've not played with yet doing this sort of thing too much. So let's have a go. Obviously I used to play around with weights of leads, but it's another 30 odd grams on top of that one. It should help, I reckon, with the wind. Well, the 200 grammer for the win there. I need to speak to Andy Cole really and see if he can see if I can buy some heads off him at bigger sizes if he can make them. Because I'd like his ones and sea weights. Mr. and Mrs. Dining, Tim and Marina, welcome in. Paul Merritt's still here. Well, thank you for staying, everyone. I was 17 mile an hour southwest down, is it? Fair enough, it's not bad. Yeah, it's 20 gusting 30, 35s here at times. But that 200 gram lead was the one that went out so much nicer in the wind. So yeah, I could go heavier than that with these rods. Especially that stupid cask, it takes the weight out of it all. So the stupid cask ain't so stupid, I guess. Probably try 200 on the other one in a minute as well. Yeah, if Andy Cole's about, you make bigger ones, mate. I could do some 200 grammers or something. Maybe a bit bigger, but I don't know if your moulds go that size. Because I love your pattern of lead, man. They grip really well. Alan Castaways, welcome in. Waiting for a bass to come along now, we are. Nice bass. That's what we're after, really. 27 people in the building, 35 likes. I really appreciate you guys. You're smashing it. Don't even have to mention it, you're smashing it. I think Dano's like me. I don't think he eats things like that. I personally don't eat crab or lobster. I don't particularly like them. No, so I might like them now. I haven't had them for years. I probably like them now. It's one of them, isn't it? Didn't like it when I was younger, but I probably would now. I'll have to try it again one day. I'm never shy of trying stuff again, because I've done it before and loved stuff that I used to hate. So. Probably a ting on that right hand rod, or was that a bass this time? That looks a bit bigger. Not that bad, yeah. That was probably the first ting hitting it. We'll wait for the second one and we'll have it. Does that look like one ting probably hit the bait? We've got another bait left on that rig yet, so just wait for that to happen again and we'll have it. Two at flapper, might as well have two fish in it, innit? Yeah, there's definitely a ting on there. Just give that a couple of minutes, make it two. Hopefully it'll be another. Seriously chocolatey conditions out here. Seriously dirty now, it's kicked right up. It's lovely and blue out back though, so it's kind of good conditions because you've got the mix of the blue out the back and the dirty water inside. So it's looking perfect. If I was on a boat, I'd be hovering around that transition line myself. That blues off into the dirty water, I'd be hanging around that. No worries, man. Enjoy your dinner. Was it a lovely roast, no doubt, is it? Might actually grab something like that for myself on the way back. Let's just go express and grab and get the bits here normally. So we've got spuds at home. We've got veg at home actually. All I need is a chicken really. Might do that myself. Sorry about that, we're back. Hello. First time it's dropped out, it's not bad going actually. Well, it's the first time I've seen it drop out today. I hope the quality is good though, it looks good my end. Cleaned the screen before we came, the camera and all that, so I'm going to get a new case. I'll order a new case over the Christmas period. Same one, but just new, so it's clean, because it's got a screen over the lens, so it's all a bit scratched up where I've been on the kayak and stuff, so I need to get a fresh case and it'll be a lot clearer. So we'll have that in the new year. Yeah, he did eat it. Yeah, I was surprised he munched the squid, but I'm sure he said in the past he doesn't like the crabs and stuff. I'm sure of it, I might be wrong. If you missed it yesterday, guys, me, Shane and Jay had a lovely session. I didn't catch nothing, but it was still a lovely session. I met Paul Merritt, David Haynes came down. It was good, man. Good day yesterday, good day and night. Didn't get home till 2 in the morning. And spent time cleaning and, funny enough, putting more mods in my reels that JD had supplied me. So JD gave me these lovely bullet bearing conversions with a speed bullet and the end of an Abu. So there was me at 3 o'clock this morning, half 3 this morning, fitting bearings to my reel, but it only took 5 seconds anyway. And what a difference. So smooth. It was smooth anyway, it's smoother. Right, let's get that right on board in it. That's surprising. I expected things on there. Never mind. Next cast, they were definitely pecking at it again. This happened before, didn't it? It was one cast they were pecking at, next cast they were on. So, get another bait on this. We definitely smashed the worm, so. The old tin smashing away at the worms there. There's snot left on the hook, so we'll get rid of that. Getting through the worm though, that's good. Well, I'm glad I'm using the worm up, I'm throwing it away. Just put that, how many have I got left? Yeah, we're just going to put, that's a monster worm, we're going to just put one there, that's a big one. On the top hook, and we'll put two on the bottom. One big one on the top, two on the bottom, two small on the bottom, two big on the web. Whatever comes out of the bag is going on. I took these out of the wrapper when I got home, the paper and the other paper bag. And I've got some lovely brown paper bags at home which I put my rag in. And it keeps them really nice. I find thick brown paper bags is the best thing for a rag room. You know, like the ones you get spuds in from, like, not the thin ones, the really thick ones. Quite expensive, but not that bad. I get them from the tackle shop anyway, he sorts me out and I can get stuff from him. This way stuff comes in a nice brown paper bag. So. Swig of the tea, look at the tooth. chilly out here, it is. Well, the mackerel's been mullered by the tins. Wow, man, it's freezing out there. The wind's making it well cold. Welcome in if you just joined, by the way. Jane, Jack Gidders, welcome in. Who else is here? David, welcome back, mate. Hope everyone's well anyway. Ooh. So swig of my tea, I'm not rushing. That wasn't a bite, that was a bird, by the way. Smashing some line, there's a few birds coming through it. I hope there's not too much wind noise, it's really windy. I think I've just about got you out of it, I'm not sure. Is there wind noise, guys? There shouldn't be there. Amanda, welcome in. Right, let's get a map to bait again. Last head, so everyone's tails and stuff. I'll tell you what, let's go for the whole Joey mackerel, shall we? Let's go, let's live dangerously. See if I can wang this out. I'll leave it on the same size lead though, because the bait size, so I can leave it on the same size. See if I can cut the tail off. Get this whole Joey out there. Cut the finger off. Stop her spinning out there. Elastic that on, I'm going to go the whole Joey, guys. I don't normally, but I'm going to. It's not going to go out very far, I don't think, but we'll try. With a 6.5 ounce lead and the whole Joey mackerel. Let's see what happens, guys. Hopefully they don't get in a mess. See how good the reels are. Good test from that. Times. It's high tide now, guys. See, I'm definitely getting this out. 100%. So I've actually threaded it through the fish, and I'm going to bind all that on now. We're going to do Cole's recommended a Nova elastic medium grade. Be careful, it's soft. I'm going to try and wang this out. My rods are beefy enough, so am I? That's the question. Is the little 6500 got the balls for it? Let's have a look. I know it has. You know it has. Have I? That's the question. I'm going to do my silly spinny one as well. Right, and they're going to love this. Absolutely love it. Right. It's a bit like the Michelin man, but got something like that, guys. I'll show you. See if it goes out, eh? Taking time with this one. Right. Full mag on this bad boy. I mean, come on, it didn't go out miles, but it went out nicely. And if there's any bass out there, it's got to snuffle that, innit? Come on. Diane, welcome in. Nikki Wallace, welcome in. Welcome in everybody that's joined. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate the love. But that whole mackerel, surely, if there's any bass out there, didn't go out very far. But it's out there, isn't it? Is that where the... Oh, look at that. Is that a bird? Potentially, yeah, we'll leave that a second. There's a bird nearby. There's a fish. Is that a bass this time, is it? Another whiting, guys. Come on. Thought it was a bass. It would be a bit differently, that one. Oh, it's another deep hooker, so I don't think I'm going to salvage that one, I'm afraid. Sizable though, so that's alright. Like I said, my mate's dog's going to be fed really well here. Yeah, another deep hooker, unfortunately. See if we can get it out, but doubt it. She's too deep, guys. I don't think I'm going to salvage this fish, I'm afraid. So that's another one from my mate's dog. Oh, God, blimey. Where is it? Don't bite my line. Yeah, that's not going to survive, that one, guys. It's sizable, so happy days. Take that from my mate's dog. Happy days. Give me one happy doggy. Loads of people walking, but luckily we've got a little like wooden thing between us and the path, so no one's coming over it. I want to use this spot more often. It seems good actually. I know there's a nice feature right in front of me here as well. Just won't be able to fish the tide down here because it's into rocks once you go down a little bit. So, 30 people, welcome in. Wow. Come on, 38 likes, smashing it. You guys that keep smashing it, you do. 31, come on. I'm fishing West Sussex. Fishing near Worthing, sort of way. Hope everyone's good though. It's quite cold today, I must admit, because of the wind. It's down the beach anyway. That left rod's got a whole Joey mackerel on it, so keep your eyes peeled on that, man. It's got a whole Joey on there, so definitely one to keep an eye on. Smashing through the worms though, which is great because I wanted to use it up. But JD, if you're still there, mate, I can use a lot less side float now with them bearings. You can have it a lot looser, mate. I don't have to have it too tight. I can't wait for a windless day or a day where it's slightly behind me, so I can smash it out there. I'm going to get some 15-pound line on there and both reels. I'll get that ordered. Or I'll go and buy some, see what he's got. I don't know if he's got the one I want though, that's the problem. So we're going to get some line anyway. And we're going to put some 15 onto them because 18 was just to get used to the multipliers. And I really don't think I need it at the moment, so I need 15, I need more line on my reel. Because yesterday I was getting close to spooling them down south of them, so I think I need a lighter gauge. No backing, straight on, Bosch. I appreciate everyone's time today though. I know it's Sunday and you all do family stuff, so Christmas period. I suppose people are chilling after loads of shopping and stuff, so at least you've got something to watch. Gano's on later by the sounds of it, so happy days. That one went out really nice. That one went out really nice, I've got to say. Them reels are so smooth now. JD, mate, you are a true legend. Them reels, mate. I think I'm going to service them tonight though, because I've had a few uses now since I've done my last service. So I think I'm going to do a full strip down service with grease and everything. Because all the sand we fished in. So I think they're coming apart, buddy. And I'm going to take them 2 bearings apart and take the oil out of them like I do the others, and do the oil service with my rocket oil that I've got now, which I haven't used yet. So that's lighter oil than I've been using. So that'll progress the speed, Jay, because I said I needed to speed them up a bit. I can't believe I'm saying that after all the grief I had with the fathoms. Yeah, I know, Brighton, come on the bass. No, it's not a little bit of an improvement, Jay, it's a vast improvement. What we'll do one day, Jay, is I'll put the other bullet back in it, and you can have a cast on each and feel the difference. Because I'm telling you, mate, it is so much smoother. But we're going to strip the bearings down and take the grease out and put, if they've got any in, and do my normal oil service. I might put like a bigger drop in that one though, because it doesn't need to be as fast as the small one, you know. Well, there's a whiting on the right hand rod, we'll leave that for another whiting on the right hand rod. No, I'm going to go to the rocket oil next, Jay, because I want to service the reels anyway, so I haven't got the bearings, so I might as well do my service later. They've done 3 or 4 uses now. I said I'm going to do it about every 5 times, mate. So I'm going to do my service, and that's going to improve it again because it's lighter oil, quite a bit lighter than the pen oil. And then obviously next time it'll probably be bearings, Jay, after Christmas, mate. After Christmas, buddy. I'll probably order them during the Christmas period. I need to speak to Rocket Reel about theirs though. Because if possible, I want to use them for bits, because they've been really good to me by sending me them bits out free for the mags. And on that last cast, by the way, I was on the mag knob undoing the knob as it was in the air, so I'm slowly getting used to doing that now. It's just weird. I probably got it 3/4 of the way undone before I had to stop it in the water, so I'm getting there, man. And the 200 gram lead when you're fishing with worms seems to be the weight as well, because it's not a heavy bait, is it? Ben, afternoon. Yeah, stick a mag in them, fella. Honestly, get a rocket reel, slimline, mono mag for it. I'm not joking you, buddy. It really is something else. It really helps. I've got no brake blocks at the moment, and it's just on the mag. we come through, has it? Might just be where it wasn't cast very far, that rod. Mackerel's been mullered. I'm not joking. The mackerel has been hammered by whiting. Hammered. Must be thousands of whiting out there. The birds are going wild to the right of me and to the left over there actually. There must be some fish about. Be with you in a minute, guys. I'm just trying to unpick this horrible mackerel mess. I'm cutting the line. I'm resorting to scissors on it. "22 people still in the building. Thanks for staying on, guys. 40 likes. Nice one. Shane advised me on how to set the live up with hashtags and stuff, and I think he's right. I think it's worked a little bit. And that's advice Dano gave Shane, so look at the love being passed through the community. I appreciate everyone's help. Right, so what we're going to go this time, probably a tail section this time. I haven't tried a squid yet actually. Should we go a couple of squid bound together, shall we? Let's try that. I haven't tried any squid yet. I'm going for a big squid bait. Let's do that. I'm not even going to take heads off or anything. I'm just going to go as they are. The cod written all over it has, this bait. It's a messy looking squid bait. I've not done it on a tool or anything, just stabbed them through. Bind them on. I'm going to lob it out. I hope there's a cod out there. I haven't even de-skinned it. It's not worth it. It's too murky out there. Big old squid bait. I haven't tried a squid yet today. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate your time. Not in any hurry today, so see what happens. And here we go, we're going to get this size 6.0 with a double squid boshed out. Hopefully I can get this one out of range. I might put a 200 on, because I'm definitely doing better on the 200 lead today because of the weather conditions, obviously. Yeah, we're going to go 200. I'm going to change that lead over. I'm struggling with this little ones with this 6.5 ounce in the wind conditions. The other green one out, bang that on. 200 grammer. Smash that out there. Oh, truth, mate, it's chilly out there. That one went out alright. Bit of an arc in the line, but that's alright. Get it back. It's so windy, man. It's getting stronger. Definitely had to go to 200 grammars there. That was necessary, that was. 100% that was. Welcome in if you just joined. Yeah, get on it, Jay. Magam, man. I love it, mate. I know I've not tried the rocket without, but I don't think I'd want to. I think it'd be savage, mate. You'd have to be like thumbing it, like hovering, and it'd be a mare, mate. It must be a nightmare. So I'm glad it's got the mag already. I'm glad I sorted them out so they're straight rather than sitting at an angle. I've got them set up perfectly now, so the spool's absolutely central and the mag doesn't touch when it's fully in, so I've got it absolutely dick on now. I've learned how to tune them up properly now. And that's by adjusting the mag on the actual hard fixings inside the case until you get it right, and then you've got the fine adjustment on the outside with the little grub screw, which is what they're sending me free of charge because they were already rounded off. One of them is really badly, so you can't tighten it up very well. I managed to squeeze a bigger Allen key in there and tighten it up. They're sending me a pair and an Allen key out, so free of charge. Rocket Reel Legends. That's why I want to use them as much as possible for my parts. They're really helping me out, so. And I would have thought, being Rocket Reel, they must do good bearings because they are like Rocket Reel after all. Didn't get called that for nothing, did they? Definitely going to try some ceramic ABEC 9s, hybrids, 100%. I was looking into full ceramic, but I'm scared because the cages can explode in them, the carriers inside. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm going to go hybrid, 100%. But it's the fully ceramic, the fully white or black ones, you don't need any oil in at all ever. But you apparently don't need it in the hybrids like we discussed. It's one of them, you can put it in or you don't have to put it in. It's one of them. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled on the rockets though, guys. There's going to be plenty more tuning and stuff. Not a lot more I can do other than bearings, to be perfectly honest with you. They're pretty much going to be as tuned as they can be. When I order my spool bearings, if they're the same size as the end one, yeah, weight, obviously, yeah, side plate, like the side float is going to be a big factor when you're using no mag. I can basically take my side float out, you know. I can have it so it's perfectly adjusted to the mag, take the right hand side out where the handle is so it gets away from the mag a bit, and I can have it so there's quite a bit of play there if you want, and it's still fine. And the mag, when it's fully wound in, I can't cast with it like that anymore. I'm having it about a whole turn out from fully wound in, and I reckon I could go further than that with it to start. I reckon you could go about half mag to start on the cast and then wind it out to no mag. So, but there's never going to be no mag. It's always going to get some mag because it's an earth magnet, so it's a powerful beast. You know what I mean? I'm loving them though. I absolutely adore these reels. They're awesome, honestly. I'm going to speak to Andy Cole if he's serious about buying the other reels. Ben, I've had some whiting, mate. I've had quite a few whiting. That's how my session's going, mate. Sorry I didn't answer that a minute ago. We probably got one on the right hand rod, but other fish like whiting, so we're alright. time now? It's about 3 o'clock, is it? 22. So it's coming up slack period. It'll be tide pushing out now. Oh, that was at the left rod. It was, wasn't it? It could be weed though. I'm getting weeded out on that rod. Oh, there's a bird. The birds just flew through. Such a pain, isn't they? They're not seeing the red line at all. I think I'm changing to yellow line next time for nighttime use, you know. Because there's a pain in the backside, this red line. And you can get the leaders I'm using in yellow as well. So that's quite handy. But there's a bit of weed on that line in the wave, I think, as well. I've got to tighten up a bit. Double squid on there, so if it nods down, guys, we could be into something interesting. Just whilst I'm waiting for not having a cast, I'm going to put my jacket back on. It's cold, man. Probably going to wash the bivvy when I get home. So yeah, I don't have any white in my road, probably about 6 or so. I'll put a few back and a few haven't made it, so been about 8 I think, about 6 to 8 white in I think, I don't know, something like that. It's better than nothing. I'm using the bait up that was left from yesterday's beautiful session. Awesome day yesterday. Enjoy fishing with the lads, it's good. Nice to be out. The rods are handling the wind really nicely. That's one of the reasons I went for a stiffer rod on the multiplier for now, because I wanted something to handle wind and tide well, and these really do. So my area needs that, we get a lot of it, so. Last time we had a bass in the daytime down here, it was an hour after high tide, wasn't it? So we're still hanging on for that sort of period. We're going to be here till about 4 o'clock, I guess, just till dark, just before dark. I reckon that left hand was getting hacked by whiting, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going back to you, Brighton Angler, if you're still here, mate. I took the blocks away because everyone said because I've got the mag I don't need any blocks. So I managed to obviously push out of 6, I pushed 2 out in. There was only 2 out when I've got the reels, on both reels, but one of them was broken on one of them, so you couldn't push it in, it wouldn't stay in. So I took the pair off opposite each other on that reel. But in hindsight, I could probably take them out, not that you need to, but I don't need them in, so it's kind of like I'm thinking, do I take them out? Because I'm wondering now if, not that they will, but is there any resistance caused by leaving them in? Probably not, but is there any wind resistance that would be less air resistance if you didn't have the block in situ? So I'm now thinking down that line. You don't have to pick them off, but I might, because I don't need them. So I might see if there's a different plate to put there that you don't need the blocks at all. Just a blank plate there instead. Afternoon wind, you welcome in. Hope you're well on this lovely blustery Sunday afternoon, or morning or evening or wherever you are. We've had several whiting now, 6 or 8, I've lost count, a few. A few made it back, a few didn't, basically. The ones that didn't are going to my mate for his dog, so they ain't going to waste. JD still in the building, chilling out in the background. We'll be zooming in on the rockets, admiring them. Did you? Do you want to sell them? No, I do want some more though, I'm not going to lie. JD, what was that one you said I should get, the TSRs or something like that? My friend talked about them, you know them ones that are up for sale, them ones you, was it purple or green? I can't remember what colour they are. But them ones you talked about, Jay, my mate told me about them today as well. So maybe it's something I should look at. Oh, shame, man. Literally, if anybody ever hears of any good rockets or any good sort of blue yonders or whatever that other one I just mentioned is, let us know. You can get hold of me on Facebook under the same name. Because I definitely want rockets. Whether they're in good condition or not, I'd have a look. I want a couple to tune up. TSRs, yeah. My friends advised me to maybe look at them. Did you send me the link for them, Jay? If you didn't, can you do so, mate? I'm sure you did. But if you didn't send us the link, is there any chance you could, please, buddy? Because my friend says I really should look at them, if they're still up for sale. He reckons that's the one. If I want a casting machine, he said that's the Abu casting machine. They said if you want a casting machine, he said that's the one to have. So maybe I should seriously look into that. I've now got a bit of an addiction with Abus, guys, as you noticed. But I always used to have when I was younger. There was something about them over every other reel I really loved. The Swiss made thing, I think it was. Quality, innit? Thanks, Jay. Nice one, buddy. That's if you weren't going to buy them, Jay, obviously. You said you got enough to do, hadn't you? So. I think there's quite a few sets of them about because obviously they're a bit more on the pricier value, so there's quite a few of them about. Cheers, brother, that's come through. Thank you, mate. See the notification ping up at the top. Thanks, Jay. And Jay, you know the score. If you're ever looking for stuff, Jay, and you find something, mate, ping us it over. But you know that anyway. You have been, man. I appreciate your help with that, Jay. Oh, there we go. Nice birds. Believe it or not, there's birds. That was really hooked into. Really hooked up onto that bird. Then he was trying to work out how to get off, and he got off. Oh man, I got excited then. Yellow line then, guys. We're going to change from red line to yellow and when I can move to £15 because I can't deal with this anymore. Birds flying in. I've never had this trouble so much as I have with red line. They can't see it at all. And Jay, I don't think I've got to wash my shelter now, mate. I think being down here has blown all the sand off, mate. Happy days. Doesn't seem to be any sand left, man. Yeah, when I get home, I'm going to spend the evening, I'm going to do a real service, full grease, strip down, full everything, fully apart, bosh. We're going to completely give these a spruce up for the next session. Done 3 or 4 sessions on them now, so since I last did it. And this is how I'm going to look after them. Yeah, this is what my friend said. He said the pair that are available he's seen are local, not miles away, not local, but not miles away. So yeah, Jade, this is the one my friends talked about. Because then what I could do is I could use these for the lighter fishing, and the TSRs I think will be better for the heavier fishing, and what I can make out. And I believe you can still put that gear ratio change in them as well, so that makes them even better. And I believe, do the TSRs come magged? I can't remember. I don't think they do, but I think you can get the central mag for them and rocket reel. I'm happy to go through cases though, I really am. If I have to. You can always get spare cases for these reels, it seems. So you buy a second-hand pair of cases and you mag them up on the mag side. I haven't looked into the TSRs. That must be an upgrade. My mate seems to think a TSR is basically a rocket that's evolved. That's what he said to me. He goes, it's just a more modern Swedish-made rocket, basically, like a little bit newer. He reckons they're the nuts. And he does know his stuff, so I think the spool looks a little bit bigger on it as well. It looks a bit wider. It looks a tiny bit bigger. Might be wrong. And the picture spools, they always look a bit bigger on the pictures. Let's have that right hand rod in. You've got to have a ting on there, haven't you? Ting fest today, guys. Tings flying around everywhere. It's a figure old ting. Yeah, it's a bit tingy out here, isn't it? Oh, these ones look like they might be survivors. Both looks alright. No, that one's already good. No, that's still alright. I think he's still alright. I'm not going to bait up with him, so I'm not up there. Ting fest, guys, honestly. Really is. Happy days. Get that rod out in a minute. Excuse me. Gonna have a cup of tea then. Happy days. Oh. Excuse me, guys. There we go. Sorted. That was needed, I tell you. Wow. Right. Awesome, another pair of tings. I'm going to try and cast in this silly jacket. I don't think it's going to work. Too restricted. We'll have a go. That's 2 more tings to the collection. I can't remember how many we've had to give up. Too many. I really am going to struggle to cast in this jacket, but I've got to try. It's so restrictive on the arm. It's horrible. $43 likes. Wow, thank you guys. Smashing it, come on. At least we've had some fish. It's not been completely boring, is it? A few whitings. We've clearly got them in numbers around here at the moment, haven't we? So, at least my mate's dog's going to get some feed. We've had a few for him. If we get any more good ones, I might keep another 1 or 2. Keep him going for a few days, so healthy dog he is, he needs his good food. Don't mind keeping the odd whitings, plenty of them out there, let's be honest. Putting 2 worms on, even though you don't need to for these whitings, but just in case there's a billy bass out there, I'm putting 2 worms on each flapper. And to be honest, these worms are in amazing condition still, I've got to say. The farm, I think they're farms, they're red, so it's got to be in there. We'll get this cast out, we'll get a cup of tea on it. Other rod's got weed on it, but it's not in the surf, so alright. Surf's died off a bit now. Package off. worms, I put the bucket lid on. That's the whole point of having it. Stop dogs from ravaging your bait or your packed lunch, David. I took half the mag off there for the cast and it lifted, so I had to thumb it. So, welcome in, Andrew. Yeah, I took half the mag out of that and had to thumb it. It definitely fluffed up there, but nothing like the fathoms do, so managed to control it really easily. I'm not getting very big range today, but there's a huge side wind, so I'm not surprised. I'm happy with how it's going, put it that way, considering. Get another broom made, now we watered the horse, made a bit of room. Left hand rod's got a fair bit of weed on it though. I'm going to leave it as long as possible. Because if it does happen to have a ting on it, we've got a big size 6.0 pennel on there. So that's alright. That's alright. You can stay there for a minute. I'm liking this sugar I picked up yesterday. You only need one, you don't need two. It's not double strength, it's just nice and sweet, so you don't need so much. Get some more of that. Good for my teeth. Less of it. Yeah, this jacket was really restrictive on the car, so I've got to say it's horrible. I need to look into a nicer jacket, and I don't want an IMAX one before anyone says it. I need to get a nice, decent jacket. It gives you movement, nice Gore-Tex or something. Waterproof and warm at the same time, so look into that. Can't be casting with multipliers with horrible jackets, doesn't work. Overhead punches with fixed balls, it's not an issue, but it seems to be an issue for me at the moment, the jacket I'm wearing and the casting. Can't always take your jacket off in the middle of winter when it gets to minus conditions, so. I forgot to send the guy who I bought the reels off the message that I'm live again. I've got to remember next time I go live to send Trevor who I bought the reels from a message, because I said I'd send him a message to say I'm live so he can have a look at them in action, because he never managed to use them because he got in a massive mess of them, bless him. He's a lovely fella as well. I hope you're good, Andrew, mate. Yeah, we've had whiting, loads of them, Andrew. No, it's just whiting, nothing else. But I don't know. That was a bird, by the way. Don't get too excited. These birds are a pain, aren't they? I think it's taking the weed off the line, though. Yeah, it's not the weed off the line. Happy days. Kettle's nearly boiled. Sort of time you get a bass normally down here, about an hour or so after high, so come on, let's have a bass. Right, so you can hit the right hand rod then, 100%. Saw that. Bird on the left. I've also got a lot of cleaning when I get home. I forgot about that. Where I put my seat box and that on the carpet when I got in last night, it was obviously covered in sand on the bottom. And now I've got half a Southbourne in the front room. Probably make one of them little sand things that you put in like glass and that. Turn upside down once you go through. But I've noticed now, after watching that CJ's video and changing my stance, which way I stand, my casting's a much more consistent thing now. I don't need to be standing sideways on, I've realised that now. I need to be standing straight on. I get a lot more accuracy doing it, so. And the distance is getting there now. Yesterday I was smashing it out of Southbourne at times. Some of them casts were almost spooling it, but there's heavy duty line on there, so I'm not surprised. There's only about 30-40 yards left on some of them casts. But like I say, it's 0.38 line, so it's not thin, is it, let's be honest. I reckon we got a ting hack in that squid bait. We got a ting on the squid bait, to be honest. That was a bird. Oh man, these birds are doing my head in, because it gives me think there's a bite. But that ain't. I'm going to bring that in there and check it in a second, though. Give it 5 more minutes. Drink some of this tea. Lovely sea noise today, isn't it? Lovely sea noise out here, it's awesome. "22 people hanging on, 45 likes, thank you guys. Really appreciate your time on Sunday afternoon. Or morning or whatever it may be, wherever you are. Got a nice cup of tea made. We'll drink some of that and we'll check the rods out. Left game on anyway. Don't know if anyone else is live at the moment, and if they are, I hope they're doing well. If anyone else is out fishing, good luck, tight lines. We've had another lovely session today, so that's all that matters. Pain-free. Another day of pain-free fishing on a multiplier with the rockets, so just sort of sealing the deal for me that they're the real for me and no other brand now, to be honest with you. Still want to try some 7HT Super Tunes, but I wonder if anyone's got one to have a go on, that's the question. Big commitment that, so I'd like to know some. I think it was, and no, David said he's got one, but David, are you still here? If you have got a 7HT and it's a Super Tune, can you bring it out at some point so I can have a go on it, please, when we go fishing? Bird bites, the birds are back, look. I'm going to tell you that, you see them coming. The sea fishing's making my hands fall apart again. I remember it used to do that as a kid. Even worse now, my hands are builder's hands, all rough. It's wet weather and cold weather's making them crack up now. Make sure I get some healthy hands cream or whatever it's called, helping hands. That stuff's good for the winter. Let's get some of that. I use that at work in the winter, so it'll be good for fishing. It stops your hands from cracking. I can't believe we've got 45 likes. We're nearly at the 50 mark. Come on guys, push it. I don't normally ask for likes, but wow, 50 in a live would be amazing. Come on, there's another one, smashing it. I don't often push for likes, but we're getting close to that magic 50. I'm always impressed with everyone else when they get 100 in theirs and they're like much bigger channels, so to get 50 in a live would be amazing for me. I'm really happy with the way it's developing. Got some lovely people coming in the chats now, so welcome in if you just joined. See some people come in. I don't know if my chat's frozen or it's just no one's chatting. Probably no one's chatting. No, it's I miss the stalker. Oh yeah, it's Jamie, isn't it? I'm looking forward to a shower. I'm not going to lie, I didn't have one last night, I didn't have one this morning, so I'll probably reek, so just thought I'd share that with you. Didn't see the point of having one this morning. I was going fishing again, you know what I mean? I know you're watching, Jamie. You said you were going to stalk in the background. But this is going to be a regular occurrence, this spot, I think, because like I said, it's a little bit more awkward for people to get on because there's a barrier in between us and the beach. And I just don't think people normally fish here because it's quite rough ground, but I love my rough ground, so you're going to see this more often, this spot. The bonus is it's 2 minutes from home. It's one of my closest spots to get to, and there's parking either side of it within about 150-200 yards, so happy days. Sure if that's a ting washed up on the shore down there. If it is, I'll keep it from my mate's dog. This is what I do. If I put them back and they don't survive, I'll keep it from my mate's dog. I'll look at that in a minute, make sure. See if it washes up on the next wave. If it is, it will be. We all know things don't go back the best always. It looks like it might be. Most of them have gone back that I put back there. There's not been any washed up yet. Right, that was a bite. No, it wasn't. It was a bird. There's a bird right there. So I'm on fish. Let's have that bass. One bass would be nice before we go, wouldn't it? 3 hours, 15 minutes into live. I do regularly do a like 4 hour lives tonight, so nothing untoward there. Normally about 6 hours actually, but it's a good sign that there's lots of birds about though. I mean, there's obviously something for them to feed on in the water. Could do a bit of a live later doing the reels. Could do a strip down of the abus on the live. But I don't know if it'd interest anyone. Could do a video of it. Birds again. I wish the fish would do that to me rod at the moment. Went to get up on that one as well. Diane Andrews, we've had loads of whiting. So it's gone alright. It's better than blanking, isn't it? It's given me some action, kept me warm, given people something to watch. That's not a bite, that's a bird. Don't get excited. Yeah, we've given everyone something to watch, man. So, and I've had a lovely afternoon, morning and afternoon. So we'll go back home shortly. Give it a little while longer. I haven't got any torch with me, so left it all at home. We've got about another 40 minutes or so and I'll probably pack up. Anyone watching in the background, by the way, thanks for joining. I know not everybody wants to talk, so we welcome you in regardless. Please, if you ever fancy it, say hello, but if you don't, thanks for joining. I needed to get that through because I forgot about that. The last few lives, I need to remember that. I need to thank the people there even if they're not talking, you know. So thanks for joining. If we just, what do we call it again? Lurker, that's it. So if you're just lurking in the background, the word crossed my mind there, sorry about that. So if you're lurking, thanks very much. Don't forget, just because you're lurking doesn't mean you can't smash that thumb, so please do. Yeah, it's fine, Diane. That's what a lot of people do, isn't it? A lot of people watch and don't chat much. I don't mind it. I do it myself a hell of a lot, Diane, to be honest. I know you're normally in the comments, so, but I do it a lot myself. I sit there and just chill out and watch it. Don't have to be in the chat. You're still helping the channel just by watching, you know. It's not all about that anyway. It's whatever you want to do, but I regularly watch in the background. I know you was in earlier. I see you, Diane. I said hello. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you got me saying hello, but I did say hello to you earlier. But obviously I get sidetracked and miss the comments for 10 minutes. My sister and that don't remember. Sea weights. Welcome in. My sister forgets that the comments disappear and then they scroll up and then I miss some. You know. She's always saying about it, but I can't help it sometimes. Everyone knows that, so. Craig, mate, I hope you're well, Mr. Seawaits. We've had loads of whiting, so I haven't blanked. Yeah, come on, let's get that, exactly, Diane, let's get that 50, come on. I don't often chase likes, but I'm really enjoying the fact that I've got 47. It's like a lot for me. Lovely cup of tea, we're about to finish, probably the last minute session. I might sneak another one in, see. Paul Merritt, you're not out fishing today, mate? No, it doesn't let you like twice. Don't worry about that. It's not all about that. Don't worry about that. You can only like it once. I'm not pushing. It's just nice to see it get nearly 50. Do you know what I mean? It's like rare. I normally only get sort of 20 to 30 likes whilst I'm live. So for a Sunday afternoon and only like 3 hours in, that's a lot for me. So I don't normally notice it that much, but obviously I have because it's so big. You know, it's the way it is. I don't really notice it normally. Oh, come on, look at that. Thanks, guys. I've gained a fair few subscribers the last few days as well, due to Shane and stuff, liking, bigging out the channel and stuff. So thanks to the people that are doing that, like Shane and JD and that. I appreciate your help, guys. It really means a lot. We're going to basically what we're going to do in a minute is we're going to reel in the left rod first, re-chuck that, and I think we'll call that the last chuck unless we get a fish on it. Kojak, you're still here, fella, nice one. I thought you might be. So we're going to redo the left rod first, and then we'll redo the right rod, and we'll see what happens. We might call it last chuck. If we get a fish, we might carry on. We haven't got a lot of light left, and I've got no light with me. That was a bird, guys. Don't get too excited. We're bringing that rod in anyway. Well, the whiting made short work of that squid. That was a double squid that's now turned into nothing, pretty much. So they made short work of that. Wait, Craig, are you still here, Mr. Seawaits? Because do you make a 200 gram lead? Or can you? Because I need some 200 grammers, brother. Mr. Seawaits, please say yes. Andy Cole, welcome in. Thanks for the likes, guys, really appreciate it. Yeah, so off that squid I've got just a little pile of snot left, so they made short work of that. And I've decided I've got some lovely new hooks to make some smaller sort of flappers with. Over the next couple of days I'll get on making some flappers and stuff. I might do a live for that. Just for an hour. Make a couple up, do it slowly so people can watch. Not everyone knows how to do stuff, do they? So we're not all anglers at the end of the day, we've got to remember that on YouTube. Not everybody knows when you're talking about flappers and stuff what you're going on about, so that's why the demonstration videos sometimes help, isn't it, when you, or lives making rigs and stuff. I haven't done a rig making one yet. Oh, nice one, Andy. You've been hanging on, man. Right, let's get a bit of mackerel out there, tail section. Oh, got left, really. There's a bass out there. They won't care if it's a tail or a head, I don't think. They prefer the heads. I prefer using the heads, in all case. The blood set out of the guts and that, but tail section's okay. Yeah, you'll definitely be back on this spot though, because I'm liking it here. Don't get bothered because of that little barrier between you and the path, so no one walks down here. It's really quite handy, I have to say. Right, let's get his chucked out there. Knock the rod rest over there quickly. Remember not to take half the mag off too much. No whiting, but no bait left either. So they were definitely having a go. 23 people, 49 likes, thank you. Come on. Andy Cole, mate, I don't know if you heard me earlier, Andy, if you're still here. Do you have a lead mould to make 200 gram versions of what you've made? Because I like them leads, but I need a little bit heavier for the for my rods when I'm using like small baits. Because obviously the reels need the extra weight that the bait hasn't made up. So Andy, do you make a 200 grammer, or does your mould not go up that big, mate? And sea weights, if you're here, do you make one and all, man? Because both of your legs are the nuts, I have to tell you. The best leads I've ever used, I've got to tell you guys. Between sea weights and Andy Cole's leads, they are the best leads I've ever used. And Andy, I'm sure I can help you out with something anyway, being in my job. I'm going to speak to you about that at some point, mate. Put free worms in the bottom of it. If you want to use them up, I'm probably going to stay for a bit longer if you want to use these up, but I can't till dark. There is lights over there. Right, let's get this one chucked out. I'm going to try it with the jacket on again, but it's really hampering my cast, I'm not going to lie. That one hit the ground, I don't know if you see it, but that one hit the ground just because I went to wang it. The slope's not helping though. Try it again with the jacket on. I had a lovely tug down on that then when it was in my hand. No, mate, I like that. I like the way you lot don't like it. That thing's better than... Dude, I was emptying the spool on these yesterday. What are you saying? It doesn't work, no? I can't empty this spool off the ground. I can empty this spool with one of them, so... You make your mind up, man. There's nothing wrong with a helicopter cast. What's the difference to that to a pendulum? Pendulum looked gay as well. I'm gonna have to put my point across on that one, I'm afraid, because what's the difference? It's a good cast, man. It's easy. It's easy. I'll be defensive on that one as well. I'll stand my ground. It's a good cast, man. If you haven't tried it, try it. Easy it is. I've just got too much of a slope. If you can get good at that, I reckon you'll be good. Like I say, the jacket ain't helping, it's really restrictive. It's stopping my right arm from moving properly. Yeah, man, no issues with that class, mate. Bag of coal, yeah. It's an expensive present these days. I bet coal's gone up in value, hasn't it? Jetro, brother, how's it going, man? I didn't realise you were in here. Come on. Thank you very much for all the likes, guys. I really appreciate the love. Nah, no Coleman anymore, is there? Don't see all that. I remember in one of the local towns nearby to me when I was younger, they still had the old school sort of wagons. That looked like a bit of a tap on the right rod, didn't it? How's it going, Jetro? You alright today, mate? Oh man, I'm so tired, I hardly had any sleep. Oh, we've definitely got a touch on the right hand rod. No, it's birds again. Oh man, these birds are doing my nutting. That looked more like a bite. I think we got a whiting there again, so we'll go and deal with that in a second. Another ting. Still 25 people here, I can't believe it, you're hanging in there, come on. 3 hours, 39 minutes. 3 hours, 40 minutes, exactly right now. There you go, Bosh. 3 hours, 40 minutes in. And we've had a dozen whiting, I guess, now. Put some back, kept some. The reason I've kept him is because my mate's dog likes them, and the ones that didn't look like they're going to go back I kept. Sizable, obviously. You're not old, Jamie. None as old as you feel. This is one of them, Jetro. This is the biggest. It's quite a chunky little white, and I suppose it's a good one. Yeah, my mate's dog loves whiting, Jetro, so if they don't go back, which whiting don't often do, when they're deep hooked and stuff, they never go back. So if they're inside and that, mate, take them to the dog, innit? Do you know what I mean? He loves them, mate. He only eats like fresh foods. So, and the last whiting JD caught, the big one, I gave to him, he loved. So my mate said any more, he'd happily take them. So I just whip the heads off, gut them, and then send them to him. He loves them, take them over to him. He cooks them up in the oven, whole, and then just peels them off into the vegetables, mate. So he has fish and vegetables. He cooks him a roast dinner sometimes. I go around there and there's a lovely piece of meat cooking and some potatoes. Is it not potatoes, is it? I don't think they're allowed them. There's something else, sweet potatoes. Something. There's stuff cooking anyway. And I'm like, that smells nice. That's a nice dinner. He goes, yes, for the dog. It's like, wow. He'd always cook him a steak. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Dog eats well. Healthy dog though. It's a cocker spaniel thing. Crazy, jumpy, roundy thing. Absolutely mental. Another double shot. The bottom one looks releasable, the other one looks deep. Yeah, it is. So I'll go and chuck this one back. The other one doesn't look like it's survived, but it's big enough anyway. This one's well deeply hooked, so I don't think we'll keep this one for now. I don't think we'll save this one, unfortunately. Another one for the dog, sizable one as well, so yeah, it's too deep. It's not going to survive, I can tell you now. You just know, don't you, when you start unhooking them, how deep it is. And even crabs by the look of it, that one. Just before it hit our bait. It's just deep. Don't know if I can get it out. Let's get a proper freshwater style descorger for these. And when a T-bar would help. Push it out. You're a deep one, ain't you, Moosh? He's hungry, wasn't you? See it now, I can get it. See how I'm surviving this bad boy. Bless it. Dealt with anyway. Another one for the dog. She ain't no survivor, unfortunately. That's what happens with whiting though. They do love it, don't they? Right, I'm going to strip all this bait off. And I'm going to stick all the rag on that I've got left on both his hooks. to get rid of it. She said we throw it in, we're going to have a chuck. We're going to do another silly gay helicopter cast. I'm going to pump it out there. It's going to take my top coat off. I'm going to go for it. Too much wind though. Yeah, the dog absolutely loves it. I'm not joking. It really does. It goes nuts for fresh food. It never feeds it anything else though. Even if it's just vegetables, it loves it. It won't eat tinned food and stuff. It just doesn't like it. And you should see his fur. It's so smooth and silky. It's like unbelievable. So fresh. Dogs are so clean all the time, you know. Probably because of his diet. I'd probably do it if I had a dog. Or maybe I won't put all that worm on them. There's 3 on this one. Each hook. A big old bundle of worm, but $50 likes, come on guys, thanks. Smashed it. It's a massive achievement for my life, thank you very much. Most appreciated guys. Get this baited up and get it out of there. This is bass bait, this one. Big old chunk of worm in there. I'm going to throw all my leftover fish from the session in the sea when I'm done. I've got loads of leftover bits of fish and stuff, some sand eels. It's all past it now, so for taking home and reusing another day. So I'm going to feed, I'm going to give a gift. Hopefully that allows me to catch more next time by giving the gift. Could save it and come tomorrow, but after work. Not going to, it's not really going to last, I think. The worms, they're not going to either. So I'm going to put loads on here. It's bassy bait, that's for sure. Guys, I'll be back. I'm not going to take my jacket off, can't bother. Goes out where it goes out. Go. Alright, we can start packing up all the gear now, I think. So So we get to that time of the session. Get all the little bits packed up before we get to dark. Right. Didn't take long, leave them out for a minute. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Really appreciate your time and effort today. Coming in, being here with us. I'd love to winkle out a bass before we go. That would be lovely. If I could get you guys a bass, that'd be amazing. Before I end it, I'll give you a 180. You can get a view of the beach and the sea beside you. Wait, so I'm gonna end the live short anyway, Jet. So give us another 10 minutes, and it'll be ending anyway. This is last cast now. It's getting dark. I'm starting to pack up my stuff now, mate. So yeah, just give us 10 minutes, Jetro, mate. Hang on for 10 minutes, and I'll do it, mate. Good way to get you to stay for a bit, innit? No, I will. I'll do it in a minute for you, mate. Cooker's going away. No more teas. That's it. We're done. No more teas. You know you're nearly over when the kettle goes away. We'll have another cigarette. Watch these rods for 10 minutes. See what happens. Catch another whiting. No doubt. Haven't lost one sea weight yet, or one of Andy's leads. Probably just jinxed that now for next session, but we've kept hold of all of them so far, so happy days. Randall, welcome in. Unfollowing and refollowing didn't work. Have you pressed the bell, Jetro? Because there's the bell thing you got to press. Have you pressed that? Have you got notifications turned off on your phone by any chance? Because if you have, you won't get them, will you? You know what I mean? You might have notifications turned off on your phone, fella. And it won't matter then if you press it or not. If you're like me, you've got your notifications turned off for a lot of things. You have to go in and personally do the one for YouTube. Like not just... You can uncheck the one for YouTube, so that's the only one you get. Because I haven't got notifications for Instagram and Facebook and that. Because it doesn't stop going off, it doesn't nothing. Yeah, hello from England, Randall. You're America, aren't you, if I remember rightly? Yeah, that's what I said. But I think he did, 'cause he sent me a picture. It looked like he had Jamie. When we talked about it the other day, me and Jetro did on a video call. And he unfollowed me and refollowed me. Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, it's probably the notifications on your phone, Jetro. If you go into your notification bit, scroll down to the YouTube bit and have a look what it's set at. Because I don't have all mine set, mate. Only a couple of apps. I don't like them, like I said. The banking app and the YouTube, pretty much the only notifications I have. Oh, I'm tired. This is last cast, this is. I'm going to give it 4 more minutes and I'm going to end the live, guys, yeah? I'll show you around quick, and I'm going to pack up in peace. I don't like doing all that setting up and packing down now. Do it in peace, so we'll do it quicker. Take me 5 minutes on my own. So yeah, 5 more minutes, guys, and we'll end it, alright? Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, mate, yeah. Yep. Hello, Obi. Unfortunately, mate, we're ending in a few minutes, so you'll have to catch the next one, but I appreciate you joining, mate. I hope you're good. First fish it, yeah, runs nice. Ended with 3 paddled like crazy, currently strong. Oh, you on a kayak, are you? Yeah, man. Awesome. Awesome, Obi. Nice fish on a kayak, mate. Yeah, I'm not going just yet. A few more minutes, mate. I'm going to show you around the beach. You go, let's do that now. Jetro, you ready, mate? You there? You wanted to see the beach, Jetro, yeah? That's alright, sea weights. Sea weights, I'll talk to you later. Anyway, I'll send you a message about some different gram weights, mate. I don't know what grams you go up to. I need some heavier ones. I need to speak to Craig. I'll give you a message later, alright? But that's where we are, guys. We've got 2 more minutes left because I'm going to end it dead on 4 hours. So we've got like 1 hour, 1 minute 40 seconds left. Say your goodbyes. I'll turn this round. I'm going to pack down on my own, like I said, because it's just nicer. Guys, it's been a whiting fest. Where's the camera? It's been a whiting fest, so thanks for joining my whiting fest. Really appreciate it. You're going to see me again this week at some point because the tides are going to be, let me think, it's 2 o'clock today, 3 o'clock roughly tomorrow, 4 o'clock Tuesday roughly. Yeah, probably Tuesday or Wednesday you're going to see me again, guys, alright? So, at least we had some fish. My mate's dog's eating well and waiting in it, so happy days. Have a good Sunday, have a great week. Check you later.